Welcome or welcome back. My name's Joanne and today I have a little bit of a different video. I feel like I'm already getting a tiny bit tan. So like my face is very light, especially compared to my hands. So just ignore that. But like I was saying, today's video is a different one on my channel. I've never done anything like this, so bear with me. But I will be doing a try on of all the blushes I got in the Sephora sale. I love blush. It's one of my favorite steps of makeup. I would probably say eyeshadow is my favorite, and then it's probably blush and then highlighter. Yeah. But I just thought this would be fun to show you how each of them applies. And I will have a review video coming of everything I got in the spring Sephora sale. So if you're interested in seeing that, just subscribe and stick around. It should be coming soon. Should be. But I just thought this would be fun. A fun way of showing you more things that I got. And I do have favorites. And I have not favorites. But let's just get into the try on. And again, bear with me. It's my first time taking off makeup, reapplying it for these videos, so. And I will have everything I'm wearing right now in the description box. I don't think it looks that great, but. And I'm going to be filming an outro with completed makeup, so I'll have that linked as well. Everything I'm wearing and the blushes that I'm going to be trying on will be linked in the description box. Let me just bring you closer and get to the blush try on. Okay. How I'm going to be doing this is I'm going to be using this brush. This is from Bling Brushes. This is their F14, just an angled brush that I like using for my blush. And I'm just going to clean it off using my Cinema Secrets just to have a clean brush. It's a little stained, but it's fine. I'm going to be using this for all of my blushes just so they have the same type of application method, so you can see the difference of all of them. First, I will be starting with the new Rare Beauty, I think it's their Luminous powder blush or something, in the shade Joy. So this is like a corally, let me swatch these for you too. This is a very shimmery blush. It's a corally type of shade. It's like very shimmery. It's very smooth and silky, but it's more of a blush topper formula. So I'm just gonna dip in a little bit, tap off the excess, and then I'm gonna go in with this on my right cheek. Like, I don't know if you can tell how shimmery this blush is. Like, it's really pretty. I love the color of it. I love warm toned blushes. I mean, I do have a warm skin tone, but can you see how shimmery that is? Like, in person, you can actually see the shimmer, and I love like that looks so pretty on camera, but like in person, I'm just like, it's too shimmery for me to be a standalone blush. It's such a pretty color though. So yeah, I don't think this is one that I would use all that often, but again, on camera, I feel like it looks nice. Like on camera, it just looks like a nice glow, but in person, it's just very shimmery and it's not my favorite. So since this is a coral blush, I might as well go in with my other coral blush. It's so funny. I got 4 total blushes and they're 2 of each color. I might as well so I'm gonna go in with my other coral blush, which is the Gucci blush in the shade 08 Soft Red. This is their Blush de Beauté Cheeks and Eyes Powder Luminous Matte Blush. And this, again, in the shade Soft Red. This is what it looks like. This one definitely has like a perfumey, like fruity floral type of scent. And also, I don't have any bronzer, I don't have any highlighter on, just so you can see the blush itself. And I forgot to mention, I don't think the Rare Beauty has a scent. Yeah, these are unscented. If you really like a shimmery blush, you're gonna like these, but if not, then I would recommend staying away from these. So this is what the shade Soft Red looks like. I feel like it looks more orange on camera, but I'll just show you a swatch of it. There it is right there. yeah, you can definitely see like the almost like metallicness of the Rare Beauty one right here. There's the Gucci one. And these are pigmented, but not like super pigmented. I haven't found, oh, well, okay, Patrick Ta is very pigmented. So I'm just gonna go in with this. And again, tapping off any excess and putting it on my cheek. This is literally one of my favorite blushes ever now, which is so sad because they're so expensive. But I mean, I guess that just means it's worth the price, right? Like it just goes on so smooth and blends out so easily. My brush might be a little wet though, so because I didn't let it dry well enough. But like, look how nice that looks. It has like a little bit of sheeniness, like luminosity. So there's the Gucci in soft red. I love this blush. Again, it's spoiler for my review video. It's become one of my favorite blushes in my collection. And then here's the Rare Beauty one. Very glowy, metallic, shimmery, however you want to describe it. I do love a glowy blush, but like this, again, this is just a little too much for me. I reapplied my foundation. I'm sorry if it looks a little weird. I tried my best. And then I set it with a pressed powder. So I have 2 more blushes to go through. So first I'm going to use this Haus Labs Color Fuse blush in the shade French Rosette. This is one of her new shades in her re-release. She made them smaller, but she also included a colored lid so you know what shade it is. Instead of before, it was the bigger pans, but they were all a silver packaging, so you couldn't really tell what the shade was. I do have one of those, but I love this formula. This is like, sorry, I'm just trying to dry off my brush as best as I can. So this is like a gel formula. Like it's not a normal powder blush formula. And I don't know, I understand like the raised embossing, is that what it is? But sometimes it's like hard to pick up product evenly on your brush. So I'm just gonna go in a little, tap off any excess, and then go in with this. But that being said, this is one of my favorite blush formulas that I've tried. Like it is more of a buildable formula, which normally isn't my favorite, but still very nice and easy to use. And I feel like Haus Labs is just a brand that I've come to find that I want to try more from them. Okay, yeah, that's kind of pigmented. But that's the shade of that. It's like, it's like a neutrally pinky type of shade. I don't know. But it's like the type of shade that I love right now. This and like coral, they're my go-tos, honestly. But like, look how smooth that looks. Like it just looks smooth on the skin. I might have gone in with a little too much, but at least you can see it on camera. Just looks smooth on the skin. It applied very easily. Like it's just really nice. Again, it's one of my favorite formulas. It's a gel. It's more of a gel formula. Like I didn't even swatch this one. Like even just feeling it, it doesn't feel, it feels more of like a creamy powder. But there's that shade right there. There you go. Right there. Very pretty. Again, it has a little bit of luminosity to it, which I prefer. I really like this one too. Again, Haus Labs has one of my favorite blush formulas, and I do want to eventually get all of them. Probably don't need to, but I would like to. The last blush I have is the Givenchy Prisme Libre blush in the shade Faux Organza Sienne. This is just like their loose powder. So this is a loose powder blush, but it has the 4 compartments of color, and you open it up and it comes with a little puff. It does get very messy, I will say. So you just take the puff out. I don't use the puff. Put that on my towel that I have there. And then what I do is I just tap out a little onto the cap, and there you go. And just mix it together. So here's a swatch of that one. This one's definitely the lightest pigment of all of them. It's very much a buildable formula, but it's so silky soft. And thinking about buying this one, I'm like, how realistic is it that you're gonna use it? And I'm still like, I don't know how realistic it is that I'm gonna use it, but it is really pretty. I'll show you. So let me just try to balance this. So I'm just gonna go in with my brush and tap off any excess, and then just go in. Like, look how pretty that is. It's very light. Again, it's not very pigmented, and it does get a little messy. I mean, it's a loose powder. What can you expect? But it builds nicely. It blends so effortlessly, and it gives a nice luminosity to the cheeks as well. Like, I'm honestly glad I got this. Like, is it the most practical blush? No, because it's a loose powder blush. But like, look how nicely that just blends into the skin. I mean. So here is the Haus Labs. Very pretty. And here's the Givenchy. Again, very similar shades, but I do have a type. So I'm going to go finish my makeup. I'm probably gonna pick one of these to wear in the outro, and I will come back to you and let you know which one I decide to do. I probably won't do the Gucci one since I use that in my Sephora sale Get Ready With Me. Maybe I'll use the Givenchy one because that's really pretty. But yeah. Okay, I'll come back after I get everything finished. Here's my finished look. I ended up going with the Givenchy blush. Ignore the stripe, it's my highlighter. And again, these are the swatches of the blushes that I tried on today. So there's the Rare Beauty in Joy. Rare Beauty in Joy. This was Gucci in 08 Soft Red. This was Haus Labs French Rosette. And this was Givenchy Organza Sienne. There's that video. Again, I will have everything that I have on my face today linked down in the description box, along with all of the blushes that I tried on, in case you're interested. And my links are not affiliated. They're just there in case something piques your interest. And ignore how my makeup looks. It's a day. And I do have to film a video after this one. So that's gonna be fun. But with all that being said, I hope you enjoyed. Let me know which blush was your favorite on me. My favorite, ooh, I don't know. I feel like I liked the one, okay. I feel like, let me start that over. I feel like there really was only one that I didn't like, and that was the Rare Beauty one, just because it's so shimmery, and that's just not my preference in a blush. If that's your preference, you would love that, but it's just not mine. And the other three, I don't know if I can pick a favorite. I have been really loving reaching for this Gucci one. The packaging is weighty, like it's heavy, and it's cute. I forgot to mention the scents on the Haus Labs and the Givenchy. Haus Labs is unscented. And then Givenchy, let me see. Givenchy definitely has a scent. It has like that florally type of scent. So in case you were wondering about that, the Givenchy and the Gucci are scented. The Haus Labs and the Rare Beauty are not. Overall, I'm really happy with my blush haul. I mean, again, I'm wearing the Givenchy one right now, and it's so pretty. Like, it's light, but it's there. You know, it's buildable. It's there. It's pretty. I just really like it. Again, ignore my stripe of a highlight. Looks like a bruise right now. Oh my god. Why? It looks fine on this side. I don't know. But I hope you enjoyed. I hope you have a great day, a great night, whatever time it is for you. And I hope to see you in the next one. Bye.